Hello everyone, in this video tutorial I will be making a new sensor introduction, that is TCS3414, and to have a better idea regarding the sensor, let's visit the website, that is controleverything.com, and here we have to search for this sensor and let's see what we got. As you can see, it's a 16-bit digital color sensor, programmable analog gain I2C mini module. It's a color sensor in short. As you can see, these are some of its reasonable features which you can see. Also, you can have the purchasing power for this sensor from this website. Further, in this video tutorial, I will be interfacing the color sensor TCS3414 with an Arduino Nano, and for that I require a code. So go to resource tab and Arduino code sample is here. Click on it and you can download the Arduino code sample as a zip file from this very site. You can also have the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections we need to set up, and let's proceed. Now for the hardware connection setup, first of all we require our color sensor, that is TCS3414, and this here is an Arduino Nano which you are able to see on my screen. This here is an I2C Shield, as it's available and can be purchased from the website controleverything.com. The real reason we are using this I2C Shield is to make connections easier for other I2C devices that to be connected. So gently place the Arduino Nano over the I2C Shield and we are done. Now this here is a connecting cable, and it's very useful in making connection with the sensor and the I2C Shield. And while making the connection, make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and for the same reason to the I2C Shield. Now this here is a mini USB cable just like that, and gently insert it over the power jack so that we can have a power supply for the Arduino Nano. Now we are done with all the relevant connections. Now what do we require is to have a look over the Arduino code, and let's interface. Now coming to the interfacing part with the Arduino code, and to get the Arduino code we have to log into github.com, and here we have to search for the repository, that is Control Everything Community. And here you go, here we have to search for the sensor, that's TCS3414, and here it is, and this is the Arduino code we are looking forward. But let's have a look over the instructions first. As you can see, we have to download and install Arduino software on our local machine, and arduino.cc is the link from where we can have the relevant software installation and all the relevant information also. Now you can download the Arduino software from this very link, and it runs on Windows, Mac and Linux operating system. It's your choice on what operating system you want to implement it. Now get back to the code. As you can see, it's a .in extension file just like that. Now in the code we have included var.h library, and we have defined the address of the sensor, that is 0x39. Now in the void setup function we have initialized I2C communication as master along with serial communication that having the baud rate equal to 9600. Now coming to the writing section part, where we have selected control register or with command register, that is 0x80. As you can see, it's 00, and the command here we have sent is to ADC enable and power on, that is 0x03. Then we are selecting the gain register, that is 0x07, or with command register having address 0x80, and this is the here, and we are sending a command for gain, that is 1x, and prescale mode, that is divide by 1, that goes for 0x00. After that we have a void loop function, and then we want to retrieve the data back from the sensor, which says that we have to select data register, that is 0x10 having or with command register, that is 0x80. After that we are requesting and reading 8 bytes of data, that's the green, red, blue and clear data, that's the RGBC data, as you can see from that very register, data register. After that we are converting the data on the screen, as you can see on my screen, RGBC, and the conversion formula for the luminance is provided in the data sheet. At the very end of our code we want to display the output data on the serial monitor, which you can see for green, red, blue, clear and ambient light luminance. All the values are unit is lux. Now what we require is to have a look over the code, and let's see how it works. Now to show the working part, first of all we have to copy this entire code of the Arduino, as you can see on my screen, and now open up the Arduino here, And in this Arduino, what we require is to paste the entire code and then save it by the reference name TCS3414, and after that we have to verify and compile the code. It's done. Now upload the code. It might take a while, but it will be over soon. It's done uploading. Now what we require is to have a look over output on the serial monitor. So let's open it up. As you can see, we have the output in the form of green, red, blue color, clear data, and ambient light luminance. The data is almost constant, as you can see on my screen, but when I place some object over the sensor, you can see the changes there. It's decreasing down. That's correct, it's decreasing. But when I place a light source near the sensor, you can see the increase in the values for red, green, blue, clear, and ambient light data. The luminance is increasing. That's correct. So this is how the sensor responds with an Arduino code along with Arduino Nano. Now what we require is to have a look over the benefits and the applications of sensor TCS3414. The TCS3414 digital color light sensor is designed to accurately derive the color chromaticity and illuminance of ambient light and provide a digital output with 16-bit of resolution. The device includes an 8x2 array of filtered photodiodes, analog to digital converters, and control functions on a single monolithic CMOS integrated circuit. The applications, the end products, or the market segment for this particular sensor TCS3414 are HDTVs, tablets, laptops, monitors, medical instrumentation, consumer toys, industrial commercial lighting, and industrial process control. This sensor is available and can be purchased from the website that is called controleverything.com, and you can have the code from the resource tab. After clicking on the code, you can download the code as a zip file. You can also have the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. In the end, I would just like to make it clear that for any further queries, you can reach us on controleverything.com, and if you want to post some comments, go to our community page. For articles and blogs which are relevant to this sensor and the video, go to instructables.com, and if you want to subscribe more video tutorials, you can visit our YouTube channel. In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good one yourself. Thanks a lot for watching.